This is a 2020 Acura RDX. This is the redesigned third generation. This has the Acura's 2-liter turbo, 272 horsepower. This is a front-wheel drive version. You got the diamond-shaped grille right there. You got all the Acura Sense safety technology. You got the jewel-eyed headlights, LED, really good. And you got the keyless entry system here too. All you do is just put the hand right here and it unlocks. Now let me tell you one thing, the door on this one feels really heavy. And then you get a nice welcome music right there when you come inside the car. It's kind of hot outside, so I'm going to turn this on as soon as possible. Got a very elegant design of the dash layout and the steering wheel and all your gauges right. So got a 12-inch big display right here, kind of like a split screen. Got a navigation on one side, and then whatever your audio is doing, it's going to be on that side. And got a little touchpad controller to control everything. This one has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which works really nice. Makes your job a lot easier. And then the touchpad on the side is gonna scroll the screen on the right, which has a lot to do with the audio and everything else. So on the door you will see soft touch materials, leather wrapped, nice softly padded materials. You got the ELS sound studio sound system, which is really good. This is the second iteration of the ELS sound system. It has speakers on the roof right here, all over the car, and then you have it right there and on the side of the door. Nice metallic finish here, very, very high quality material. This is miles apart from the last generation. Here you have your buttons for the parking control, traction control, lane departure assist, brake hold feature, and then your electronic parking brake. This does have a 10-speed automatic transmission, which is built in-house by Honda. You do have your typical Honda buttons for park, reverse, and all that. The engine has an automatic turn off right there. Then you have your push button start system there. And you got some buttons on the steering wheel. This side's going to be your audio control mostly, or your voice command button. This side's going to be your information display, and your Acura safety sense right there on the bottom. Push this button right here, it's going to scroll down with the center LCD display. Got your tire pressure, sport gears, settings, everything. So, you know, it's pretty interesting there. There's a little soft touch pad right here. Put your hand there, it makes it easier to control while driving. Pretty intuitive. You got your 2 cup holders right here. You got your USB, some charge ports on the bottom, aux cable, power outlet, and then this thing moves back and forth, makes it easier. Nice, pretty nice big cubby inside. Got a nice glove box. Soft touch leather stitched, very high quality car. Obviously it's an Acura, so it's going to be pretty high quality. You got the nice perforated seats right there. Now let's take it for a little quick spin. See how everything is. Put it in drive, you push this, car is in drive. Now this is a really nice car. I do like it. Obviously there are some gripes. My opinion, I'm not a fan of these push button gear selector. I feel like sometimes you really do gotta make sure you're in park, because if you just push it real quickly and if you're in a hurry and if it doesn't engage, you know, that could be a little bit of a problem. You're gonna have your car roll down on the road, which is not good. The car is good. It drives really nice and smooth, very quiet, very substantial feeling car. Nice power too. Now this button in the middle is the dynamic mode. If you twist the knob, you're gonna have all your sport mode. You got the Sport Plus, Sport, Comfort, and the snow mode. So I like to keep it in sport. That's a perfect blend, I feel like, for myself. This one, the sport mode, is gonna keep everything, you get lively responses. Transmission is very crisp shifting. Steering wheel is nicely firm, but also light at parking lot maneuvers. Now if you do the Sport Plus, the suspension is gonna get a little bit more stiff. Steering wheel is gonna get a little bit more heavier. That's all good and all, but for everyday driving, I would suggest the sport mode, because the ride does get a little bit too firm on the Sport Plus. If you keep it at sport, it's pretty good. Comfort is really, really smooth. If you're cruising on the highway, then you can use the comfort mode. And you have your regular automatic dual zone climate control. Nothing different on that. See, and then I can move this around on the pad. I'm just gonna, whatever I want to choose, I can choose. I want navigation. Navigation is right there. Now the navigation display is like a 3D type of display. It's really, really, really nice. I mean, I really do like the graphics. Acura used to be kind of lagging on that before, on the previous generation and on the other iterations of the models. But on this one here, it's really crisp, very nice. Voice command is pretty quick. So I was talking about my gripes with the car, and I was saying that I'm not a fan of these push buttons on any car for safety reasons. And then on this car, I do notice that when you do have a Bluetooth call, if somebody gives you a call, it's a little bit it's kind of hard to answer the call, because you will get the call on the screen. So you can use your mouse pad and answer it, or you can use your phone, but I don't see any buttons on the, like the phone pickup and drop off buttons on the steering wheel like I wanted. Very fast. Really smooth, very quiet. Now you got a whole sky roof on the top. The whole roof is gonna open. I think it's called a sky view or something of that matter. Really beautiful. I love it. The whole roof is gonna be open. Now this portion on the front is the one that's gonna actually open, like the sunroof for the glass, but the other one is a fixed unit. You have your campus. As you can see, you have your campus. Now with the engine though, this is the drivetrain is a front wheel drive. So the engine is a 272 horsepower, 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. So it does have a little bit of a lag in the beginning, that's normal for turbocharged engines, but it's not a big lag. I've driven a lot of different other cars, like the Volkswagen Passat and the Lexus IS200T, they tend to have a little bit of a longer lag time. This is pretty good. It's not that bad. It's hardly a second. Very, very good. Not bad at all. So it's a front wheel drive, so you do get a lot of wheel spin, but it looks like they're controlling the torque steer pretty good on this. So that's good. I like to see that. And then as we come to a stop, now the interior, the room is really good. The interior room is really good. The seats are really comfortable. And the back, though, I really do like the back, where I'm gonna show you guys that real quick. Let's see if we're gonna open the back door. I'm gonna show you the Odrafest engine. Tires are nice. The styling overall is really, really beautiful. I love the way this thing is. So if you look inside, though, I do really like this little compartment here. So first of all, the seats will fold all the way down. You get a flat space. You got a lot of room to put a lot of stuff. Then if you have some kind of bottles or cases that you don't want moving around, got a little small mini trunk here. I don't know if this is like you can put ice in it too or something like that and drain the water. I'm not too sure on that. Somebody can help me out and comment below and let me know. And you have your space right here. These are the levers that will push the seats down. You got a subwoofer right here too, the ELS Studio subwoofer. And you got a push button right here for the power tailgate. This is a direct injected engine too. Now this is a very, very sleek looking design. I do really like the design. The diamond grille is really nice. It's very appealing to my eyes. I just feel like this logo could have been a little bit smaller than that, but I'm just trying to nitpick right here, but everything else is good. The engine is a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, as I said. However, it is very sophisticated. In a luxury car like this, it does feel and act, and the NVH vibrations are as of a V6 engine, very, very. So you do know that you are in a luxury vehicle. So the engine doesn't sound really loud. It's very smooth. It doesn't have any, not a lot of vibrations in the steering wheel or the typical behaviors associated with the 4-cylinder engine. So this is pretty good. This function, as I mentioned before, if I turn it on at stoplights, the engine will shut off to save on fuel. I don't like that feature because it's going to put load on the starter, and I don't want to try to replace that prematurely. So overall, I do like the car. Later on, I will post another video about highway driving this car, and I'll talk more about it then. You guys have a good one. Keep it easy, stay tight, fart loudly in the public, and you're good to go.